Hello everybody, welcome to the Generic Cappy YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I am Generic Cappy, and today I'm making a video just to talk about the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer that will be releasing tomorrow as I'm making this video. Hopefully it also goes up today. Today is May 31st, 2022. Earlier this morning, Pokemon, just worldwide I guess, announced that they will be releasing a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer tomorrow. Usually they don't do this, usually they just release the trailers, but I'm just guessing since it is going to be the second main trailer that we get for this game, that they do want to put it out there, get people excited for it, get people awake in the morning if you live, somewhere that you'd probably be sleeping. But other than that, I know a lot of us were expecting it would be a Pokemon Presents that would be happening this week. We could still maybe get that at some point this summer. Or this upcoming summer, 'cause it's not summer yet, but at least summer in the northern hemisphere. But anyways, we could still get that in the future. I am not super confident in that right now. We obviously, like, maybe in August, like we did last year, and maybe that August date did work out well for them because they just had to release a trailer. I mean, they didn't even release a trailer in June, but they also just had a game that released 2 months later than they usually do in Pokemon Legends Arceus. That that was their main focus when it came to marketing. So we could get a trailer, tomorrow, and then maybe get a Pokemon Presents in August. Usually the Pokemon Presents do also come with other announcements or other games they show off. So that could also be another reason why they're doing a Presents. It's not a huge deal. They don't have any other things to show off. But that also means that we probably won't be getting explanatory information on what we see in the trailers or the trailer tomorrow. Usually we get that also with the presents, and they usually save the big reveal for these presents. So I'm not really sure what tomorrow will bring, but I did want to put this video out there because I did want to predict at least. We'll see, because it is still the usual time that we get the a major trailer for the game, something big to show off. There's been a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation about what we'll see tomorrow, but I just wanted to put my thoughts out there. Hopefully if you guys agree or disagree or just have your own thoughts, please put them down in the comments below, and let's just get right into this. So as I just mentioned, we are getting a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer tomorrow. Reading off the Twitter post that they put up, it starts off with siren emojis. New Scarlet and Violet trailer drops tomorrow. You read that right, trainers. Tune in to our YouTube channel at 6 a.m. PDT on June 1st for the latest on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And just basically make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. And then the picture says new info will be released tomorrow at 6 a.m. PDT. That makes me suspect that this trailer will be pretty big. It'll probably be the biggest trailer that we honestly get for this game, besides maybe a Pokemon Presents trailer, and that's if they do, obviously, again, another Pokemon Presents. But even with that, usually, like I said earlier, they don't put out that they're gonna release a trailer like tomorrow. Usually we have an idea that they'll release a trailer tomorrow based on they have to put it in the playlist for Pokemon. They have to get that just so it goes up instantly at 9 a.m. They have to have it on list and all that stuff. So people usually have an understanding or knowledge that a trailer is coming out, but we usually do not hear from Pokemon officially until the trailer comes out, unless it is something big. From a few examples, we've had, I think that they announced the Pokemon Gigantamax trailer beforehand, and maybe a couple of reveals for Pokemon beforehand, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, we've had obviously Pokemon Presents announcements, and I think in October or maybe September of 2020, we also got a small announcement that they will be releasing a video that both had a music video for a new Pokemon song, as well as Crown Tundra DLC information. As well, I think also release date for Crown Tundra, so that's probably early October. But this trailer, the one thing that I think a lot of people are expecting to see is probably going to be the big gimmick for this game. If there is a gimmick, obviously there might not be a gimmick. I mean, more the more recent Pokemon games have had a gimmick. Um, you know, Gen 6 had Mega Evolution, Gen 7 had Z Stones or Z moves, and Gen 8 had Gigantamax and Dynamax. So there's been a lot of rumors for what that gimmick could be. I haven't really looked at many of them, so I'm not gonna like say what I think, what I've heard. But um, my personal gimmick that I think it could be is again dealing with the moves. You know, they change up the moves again. You know, make it Pokemon obviously more powerful through um, this gimmick. But I think we could be seeing um, a couple Pokemon that have three typings. Obviously, not all Pokemon have three typings. That'll be kind of difficult. Obviously, not all Pokemon even have two typings at the moment. But I do think that some of the newer Pokemon will have three typings, or maybe just like one or two Pokemon. That's like a way out there gimmick. The gimmick that I actually think it will be is well, I think we'll just see the gimmick. If it's a three typing gimmick, I know I've seen that a couple times on the internet. I'm not sure how reliable that is, but that's the one gimmick that I've seen that I would probably like. Obviously, there's other gimmicks where we could have fusion. I don't think we're obviously gonna get fusion for like in multiple Pokemon. Usually, if we do get fusion, it's for like two Pokemon, and then maybe like a Pokemon and an item. So I don't think we'll get that as like a wide gimmick, but um, you know, we don't know how long this trailer is gonna be. Usually, we also have an understanding of how long the trailer is gonna be, and we do not have that either. It could be 4 minutes. If it's less than 2 minutes, it'll probably just be the gimmick, or maybe it would just be just Pokemon, which I'll get into in a little bit. But if it is a pretty lengthy trailer, I could see them doing a gimmick, and the gimmick probably have a little bit of insight into what that gimmick will be. The June 2019 direct that we got for Pokemon Sword and Shield, that showed off Dynamaxing, which is cool. And I think that was actually, they showed off 3 Pokemon at the beginning of that trailer, and then they showed off Dynamaxing. And they could do the same they did with the first Scarlet and Violet trailer, where they just show off the Pokemon. They don't even need to give them names, or they give like a title, like a information screen on them in the trailer. You could just go like have a thing that says at the end of the trailer. Go to the Pokemon website for more information on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and that's what I kind of expect them to do. Being that the fact they're not doing a Pokemon Presents, if they were doing like a larger event, it would probably be like the trailer goes straight into a segment where they talk about where they go to probably Masuda, and he and other directors probably and producers and designers, stuff like that, talks about what we just saw in that trailer. But since we're not getting that, we'll probably get the information more on the website. But besides the gimmick, as I mentioned earlier, we'll probably also see Pokemon. I think the Pokemon is more likely that we'll see new Pokemon than the gimmick, just because it's easier to show off new Pokemon. You can just show off like any new Pokemon, it doesn't be like any of the like newer, larger Pokemon. The big question is if we're gonna see the box legends, because we are probably gonna get a release date tomorrow. Everyone's expecting that release date to, let me look, November. Everyone's expecting that release date to be probably the 18th, the November 18th. So we'll get that probably tomorrow, unless it's getting delayed, which it's not out of the realm of possibilities. It's very unlikely, but if we do get a delay announcement, and maybe that's why we're not getting a Presents tomorrow. They decided, let's delay it to January. We saw how Legends did. It did well enough for us. We put it in January. They gave Game Freak a little more time. Stuff like that. So that could also lead to the idea that we get a Presents in August. But we will see about that. But speaking about the Brox Legends, yes, I do think we'll see them tomorrow. If the game is not delayed. We get the date, but besides that, we do also probably get the covers for the game. So That's the thing. If the covers have the box legends on it, I think we get those tomorrow. If they do not have the box legend, or they're not even called box legends at that point, but if they do not have the main legendaries of these games, if there even is a main legendary of these games, then we will not see those until the game releases officially, or probably leaks beforehand. But we will not see those probably until later this year, you know, and when the game actually is in people's hands. Besides that, um, we could see a gym leader. We could see, and this is where the Pokemon Presents part of it comes into, because obviously we could see gameplay. We saw gameplay in the 2019 Sword and Shield trailer, in June for the through the Pokemon Direct. We saw, we saw the wild area, which is another big reveal. We saw the wild area in that trailer, and they talked about it. It's like it was an open area, but with a trailer, I don't know if they'll show off a wide landscape of what the game will look like. I don't know if they'll actually show off live gameplay of like the character running through the fields, or in this, or because the game is open world, and I would love to see that above probably anything. So that's probably the thing I want to see the most. How the game works, because if it is like open world, people have been speculating that we will be able to go to any gym leader we like. So technically, you can reveal the first gym leader. Like you maybe want canonically to be the first gym leader, but that's my only concern with them showing off the gym leaders, because usually, obviously, they show off the one that we will meet first, and then But if we can choose any gym leader we want to go to, but speaking of that, we might also. This is a tangent, but we will probably have like the first gym leader might be like a mandated gym leader, so we have like no choice over that gym leader. Maybe because they do like an introduction for us and stuff like that. So maybe that's fine. But the one thing I do want to see tomorrow is gameplay. Of the character, actually moving around. We saw like a little bit of that at the end of the trailer, but besides that, we did not see anything more. So that is my main ask. But besides those things, we haven't seen. That's pretty much all the main things we can see. We obviously can see the gym leaders, the Pokemon, and the gimmick, and then we will obviously get the release date. But that's mainly the things. Obviously, we could meet some characters that kind of goes to the gym leaders, but maybe we'll meet like the professor or our rival or something like that. Or I guess we can meet. I guess we can go to show off some of the locations that we'll be at, but that's pretty much the only main things we ever see in Pokemon trailers. In the BDSP trailer, the second BDSP trailer, we saw some of the I forgot what they call. They're not gimmicks, but we saw some of features. We saw some features. So obviously, like we had falling Pokemon. If they want to show that off in the trailer, they can. So 5 to 6 main things that they can show off. I think we see 2. I think we see 2 to 3. I think the release date is locked in, as I think we'll see in this trailer. But besides that, I think we see new Pokemon, and I do think we see the gimmick. I don't think we see a good amount of time that shows off gameplay. I don't think we meet many of the characters, if any. I don't think we meet any of the characters, besides maybe one gym leader, and then I don't think we see any of the landscapes. Or like we don't see like a town, or like they don't like name a town or talk about a town. The last thing I did want to talk about is the possibility, and we've been kind of alluding this throughout the trailer, throughout this video, that this isn't a Pokemon Presents. There's a very, 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 very small possibility in my mind that maybe they show off this trailer, and then they announce a Pokemon Presents at the end of it, just so that we have this trailer out of the way, and they can actually talk about other things that they want to do, because anything probably in this trailer would overshadow anything else they show in the Pokemon Presents. So if they just show this trailer off early, give it a week maybe, it's pretty much rumored that we do have a Nintendo Direct in June. So we could get um, more. Most people are expecting it to be either June 14th, 15th, or 16th. But that's besides the point. But we could see the trailer, and then we have Pokemon Presents next week. They did that last in 2020, where we got a Pokemon Presents in like one of the weeks, and then they announced at the end of that Pokemon Presents that we're getting another one, focused obviously on Pokemon Unite, but we did get another one. So I could see them doing that here, But in the opposite, we get the Pokemon Unite big thing. So this would be like the Pokemon Unite big thing, and then we get a more generalized Pokemon Presents. Obviously, as we mentioned there, we get like the more explanatory information from the from what they show off in this trailer, and then we get some announcements. Maybe we see Pokemon Detective Pikachu 2. Maybe we see a spin-off, another spin-off, something like that. But those are pretty much the 7 main things I expect we could see in this trailer, in my opinion, or just this thing tomorrow. The tweet says new info, so it does make me feel like that we'll see more than one thing for tomorrow, not just Pokemon, or not just some characters and such, not just locations, but I think we'll see a mixture of different things. At least 2, I think, besides the release date. So at least 2, maybe 3, but I think that's maximum. I don't think they want to show off too much, because obviously they do need to still save for trailers in the future. What was I gonna say? They guys still obviously gotta save for trailers. I don't know if they'll take the approach that they reveal everything beforehand, or most of everything before the game releases, or if they're gonna do like a more they're gonna step back on the marketing. Maybe reveal Pokemon one or two Pokemon every month. Maybe 1 or 2 of the gym leaders before release. Maybe it's a town. Obviously the gimmick, and maybe a legendary, but that's pretty much it. So it's either that, or they show off the legendaries, the main legendaries of the game. If there's a main legendary, to show off all the starter evolutions. That is the last thing I did not touch up on. I do not think we get a starter evolutions tomorrow. I think that's something they do save for a future trailer to gain more excitement, because the starter evolutions is something that they can just drop and it will trend on Twitter. So I feel like they wouldn't need to announce that early. Like, they wouldn't need to say that there's a trailer coming out. They can just drop the trailer with starter evolutions, and then those will trend. We could get those tomorrow, but I do think if we get the gimmick, I don't think we're going to get starter evolutions. If there is nothing else in this trailer but the release date that I mentioned, then I guess they could show off starter evolutions if that's like the main focus they want of this trailer. But I think a starter evolution trailer can hold up on itself and doesn't need like hype around it. Maybe it does. I know I would be talking about the starter evolutions, but maybe I guess maybe it's easier to get like hype around it, so more people are like gonna show up, so it's not like something that I guess gets spoiled for people. So I guess that's something that they could do. But besides those 6 to 7 things, I do not see them revealing much more things. That's it's kind of confusing predicting what a trailer could show. If we get a Pokemon Presents, we could predict like a bunch of things, because Pokemon Presents are usually much longer. But if it's a trailer, if it's a 4-minute trailer, a 5-minute trailer, a 2-minute trailer, if it's an overview trailer, who knows? But besides that, that's pretty much all I have to say on this topic. I will hopefully be recording my reaction for it tomorrow, but if I do not, I will at least be tweeting my reaction to it. You guys can go look at my Twitter page, at GenericHappy on Twitter. But besides that, thank you all so much for watching this video. I appreciate all the support and all the comments, and likes, and any support you show these videos. I do try to make videos that people find enjoyable. I know some of the things that I talk about isn't as easy to, not easy, but or I guess easy to understand, but isn't something that everybody's interested in. That's also why I try to expand out a little bit more, But at the end of the day, I hope you're all doing really well and you're all staying safe. Make sure you guys are doing makes you happy, because that rhymes with generic happy. Uh, Make sure you always do something good. But besides that, that's all I got. I'm excited for tomorrow's trailer. Um, I'll tweet out any more thoughts that I have on the trailer. So again, if you guys would like to, you guys can follow me on Twitter. But besides that, as I mentioned earlier, do what makes you happy, because that rhymes with generic happy. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.